there's some interesting things relating to the Well of Ascension, and also the Terracemen, a kind of master servant class of people that seem to be in some sort of breeding program, which is a little weird, by the Lord Ruler. And then some interesting things happened. Billy decided to be a man on the town and go and find himself a place to sit. And upon finding a place to sit, he was looking around with his dementia-addled brain and said, this place looks damn familiar. And then he kind of kept looking at it for a while and looking at it for a while. And then he's like, no, this is familiar. That's my fucking neighbor. And he saw his neighbor walking by. And she said, hey, good to see you. Why aren't you at home? And she showed him over to his home, which was simultaneously the exact same, but made up of completely different materials.
Same, but different.
Yes. Um, then Celeste there, she had herself a wander and ended up walking into a shop and seeing her mother tending to what appears to be kind of a smaller herbal, kind of a medicinal shop as well. And she talked to her mom and seemed normal, not evil, doppelganger. And all of this seemed very odd to people. And with that, pretty much everybody just coalesced in the courtyard here. And I believe we're, after a discussion and a long rest, going to try to make their way over to Tyrion. You guys have about 12 more days until you need to be back in Luthadel for the first phase of the heist plan.
The
So with that,
heist.
the heist. With that, you all kind of coalesce. We could either say night before or morning after, whichever your preference is.
Well, if I can go search for more Mon stars at night, then I'll do that. If not, I'll wait till the morning.
Yeah, you did do one for the day. So, oh yeah, he caught a metal snake, which
Oh yeah,
he's
that's
very
right.
proud of. That's fire.
Cool. Steelix is here.
Kind of. It's just smaller and more actual snaky. But since nobody has a firm preference, we will go for the morning after. You all wake up, you get yourself your various bits of breakfast from Lord Renew's staff, and then you find your way to meet each other out in the courtyard.
Did I need to add that monster to my thing, or are you going to do that?
I'm going to do it here in a bit. For
No,
now, you should be fine.
no rush. I was just curious.
Mm. Yeah. Currently, Levin seems terribly out of it, and Azel seems cranky with his lack of spiced booze. But otherwise, everybody's chilling.
Are there different Mon stars around in the morning than there are at night?
Do you want to use your one encounter of the day now, or do you want to try for it when you're in a different location?
I guess I'll wait for a different location.
Okay.
But I want to use it before the day's up.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah. Well, there's the smack to accompany you. So welcome back. You guys see Levin's eyes suddenly seem to reboot as he is here. We're having a discussion in the courtyard about the weird shit that we found the day prior.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Yes.
I had the craziest fucking dream.
By the way, you guys see York sporting a few of these little kind of leather jug sacked things across his belt.
Do you know how fucking depressing it is to drown in kiddie pool, dude? It's awful. My mic's still on. Shit.
That's
Why
very
are you
depressing.
drowning in a kiddie pool?
Sorry, guys. I had a dream. I was in the back rooms, and you know those little liminal spots with like the 3-foot pool water? Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
drowned.
When it's not being used for horror purposes, I find the back rooms incredibly peaceful.
Dude, I get lost in Walmart. Ain't no way.
It's true.
Oh,
Well, when she doesn't say where she's going, I lose her.
Okay, cool. Well, if nobody wants to talk about the weird inconsistencies of the world, we're going to go ahead and move forward towards the ship.
so
Alright.
we ran into this weird thing where we found Celeste's. We found Celeste's his mom in town.
Oh, yeah, we live here, right?
No,
My house is here.
that's really weird.
Well, that's what I
Oh,
thought
boy.
too, but my neighbor told me that I've always lived here, so
The Alzheimer's is getting worse.
There's
What?
something weird going on with this plane. It doesn't make sense. I don't trust it.
Yeah, there's something not right going on here.
You guys drank a little bit last night.
My mom seemed pretty normal.
I drink
I-
all nights.
my house seemed kind of normal. It was like just a little bit off, but I mean everything looked the same.
It was off. You said it yourself.
Yeah, I don't trust anything that's going on in here. This is weird. But on the bright side, we did find Celeste a little monster friend.
Fire. You see a
Yes.
little metallic looking snake, and areas where its scales kind of separate a little bit, you see this like crumbling ash coming from inside of it.
That's fucking awesome. Playing
It's fire.
the Steel Fire Pokemon.
It's fire. It's fire.
You're inspired.
I will name him Squishy. He will be my Squishy.
It's fire.
I think he said Vire.
I guess we have to kill the snake now.
I think you should nickname him Moash. It's a good name.
Moash, mo problems.
Can we take turns punting Moash for a while?
Whoa, 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 whoa. No.
No, you can't be treading on him.
It's fire.
But anyways, yeah, it's been a little strange around here in these parts, and well, I don't really. But you said you found your own house. How could that possibly be? We aren't even really in our world anymore.
Well, that's what I thought, but I mean, I'm happy to show you if you want to see it.
Yeah,
I
Billy, we ain't in
feel like
Colorado
we're
no
going to
more.
walk into just a random stranger's house during one of your deluded episodes, but I could follow you, I guess, but we're here to kind of do a lot more discovery. Well, I guess that would be a discovery. I don't know.
I thought I already showed somebody my house. Who was it that I showed?
Yes, I think who was it, York? I think.
Was it York?
It feels like it might have been, just because I remember I named the neighbor after my neighbor. Your neighbor's Marlene.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
yeah.
That's right. Well, York's been there. I don't know what to tell you. It was my house. The
Listen.
painting and the picture. It was.
I never
Slowly
saw his
leans
house
over to-
before we left Colorado, so I can't rightfully say whether or not this is a true carbon copy or if the Alzheimer's really is getting to him.
There
Okay.
was, however, a picture of him and his wife, like a painted picture over the mantle.
There
I
was a
feel bad
portrait.
for, like,
There was a
70
portrait of the two of them, which was quite strange.
Higher? 80?
Me? Yeah, we're a little bit up there.
Oh yeah, yeah. So There's a reason this man's in a wheelchair. Is all you need to know. I'm pretty sure that Trace is going to have to do some role play of a hospice nurse at some point during this campaign.
That's so mean.
What
We do
happens
not
when a
have
necromancer
adequate
dies of
durable
natural
medical equipment for
cause?
this man.
Y'all, you know what? Just in case, we should all go take a look at it. You know, what if it's like something specifically only certain people can like see through? If it's some sort of like
I'll check it
ritual.
out. All right, I'll put my nose to the ground. I don't care.
Gonna whip out his self scope.
Yeah, I'll whip it out.
It's Pokephone. Okay, cool. You guys start heading in the direction of Billy and his home. Evie, right as you leave the compound, go ahead and roll an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. Once we get closer, I'm gonna hold someone's hand and then I'm gonna blindfold myself after this.
Okay.
That way I can get the
Hold
perception
your
check.
hand.
I'm
Is
sorry.
this
or-
some sort of weird gypsy foreplay?
What?
Stop
Love, you
using
cannot
gypsy.
say- You can't say the G word.
So insulting. Hello. Is your mouse disconnected?
No, should be
No,
working.
you're good. You got him.
Oh, hi, Marshall, in the background. I can see you now.
Oh,
I literally
Is it
could not tell. I couldn't see your face, and then you talked, and I was like, "Wait, what is that strange object behind Jade?" It's a Marshall.
It's a me.
By the way, Marshall, I won that game, and at the end I'm like, what happened? Because I didn't change anything. He didn't change anything. He's like, I don't know. What the hell happened?
Something positioning happened.
I don't know.
super proud on this.
In any case, Eve, you are kind of walking out, and like for some reason, the moment you leave the estate, you're like, whoa! You get like this fucking. It's a very familiar sensation coming from. It feels like the coastline, so like maybe an hour travel away, but it's what you've been looking for. It's something. It's the same affliction that is hitting your hometown, your tribe.
I think I would probably be a little bit wigged out.
Yeah.
I'll definitely keep this in mind. I won't say anything for now. I'll kind of just like
Mhm.
do a questioning kind of gaze towards the yonder.
Cool.
I'll keep
Okay.
that mental.
Yeah, you guys, you'll start filtering over, and you love and roll an insight check real quick for me.
Oh, come on. Let's.
You look over the side, and you're like, "That's my motherfucking skate shop," but they're selling small wagons.
That's odd.
Are we all still
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
together? Group?
yeah,
Okay.
you're in a group, just kind of walking down the way, and yeah, just like it's weird walking through. Like there's like a definite sense of familiarity mixed with the distinct foreignness. It's definitely different, but it's very similar in many ways. But Levin, you doing anything with the skate shop, or you just keeping it going?
I'm gonna for now keep on going. Like that. Like I gotta see this house first. I gotta make sure that we don't need to put Billy in a home.
Okay, just 1 second. I think Flynn's outside.
What the fuck? Why? Fuck here.
Okay. So, anyways, while he's gone, Mr. Marshall. They did not get as far as I thought they were going to. They ended up doing some really very good role play for about half their session that delayed them quite a bit, so I will still keep you posted. But we
So
are not as
after-
close as I thought we were going to be at the end of that session.
I must also go
Okay.
get my doggy.
For the back one.
Doggies.
Trick back one. Trick savings over. We're doing trick savings over.
Shit.
Cool.
What am I? Oh, with the dungeon. And the main part.
Yeah.
Stroud. Thanks. You tell.
Jake
I'm
just
sorry.
in the bathroom or something.
I'm sorry.
He
He
said
said something
that
about his dogs.
Shocked me.
he said he had to release the Kraken. I don't know what that means, but
Well, it's not hockey season yet, so I assume he's not a Seattle fan.
what?
So-
How could you just accept Seattle over the Avalanche? Like that's a fool's errand.
Fair enough.
I'd have more questions.
Yes, I'm so close. 11 days away. In any case, yeah, we don't need York for it necessarily. You guys will follow Billy. He'll roll his way over to his wheelchair accessible home, and you see him just like roll inside, and you don't see anybody else around. You see there's an area where like a pen and a pad would normally be, and you see that Billy is just kind of lugging them in one of his hands. So if this isn't his house, he definitely robbed them. And as you guys are like, fucking, dude, the old man and dementia, you turn the corner and like there he is, 20 years younger, still old as hell, but painted onto a canvas with his wife. And you'll see him hold up his wallet, which has a picture of basically that exact same deal, just in Polaroid form.
How'd this get here? Huh, smart kid?
Again, I was making sure, but I don't trust it necessarily. This whole place feels weird. Even I've seen things that I've recognized around here, but they're different.
Well, go in there. I bet there's going to be people you know.
Maybe, but first and foremost, we need to figure out what's going on here. Is there some sort of can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's something magical, weird, distorted that's kind of creating this place?
Sure. Roll an Arcana check with
And that-
advantage.
I was gonna say while you do that inside.
Oh, come on. It got stuck in the corner and missed the net 20. All right, that's a better one.
Doesn't seem any more magical than the rest of the world.
We should check outside too.
So that's not a no, but it's also not a yes.
It is.
Yeah,
A completely different
this
world.
this world does seem like it has some different properties than us. And I guess it doesn't seem any more strange than the rest of the place, but it's hurting my head. I need to I need to do some investigating further to find out if there's something going on here.
I'll help.
The rules of this plane are beyond me.
With a 19, it doesn't seem any stranger than Earth either. It's less strange than the left-right game, but
Maybe Kirby.
about the same amount of like magical feeling as Earth.
Okay,
No, give me Kirby. He's too. Let me follow.
interesting.
I'll see you
Thank you.
guys. I'm sure.
We're in the place.
Oh,
Of
actually,
the-
I have a question for you, Billy. Can I see that picture you carry around in your wallet? Just for a moment. I do swear to give it back.
In one piece.
You want me to give you the only picture I have left of my wife.
There's a picture right here of your wife. I need to look at if there are any differences, things it's printed on, etc. I am trying to understand this place. I
I'll
will give
hold
it back.
I'll hold it, but you can look at it.
Love you.
All right, I am going to take the picture out of the frame that I see and compare
Oh,
it and kind of do like a side by side comparison, kind of looking at it.
It's like a full oil painting. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
one of
I'm
those
gonna I'm
massive ones.
cutting it out of the frame.
Okay.
I'm trying to like take a look at it close up and see like, hey, and really analyze this. Like, is this something that would have existed in Billy's home accurately?
Okay.
And like,
Uh,
does it match the pictures? Are there any subtle differences in his wife there versus the other one, other than potential aging?
Roll investigation check.
Yeah, that's not going to tell me shit.
You have failed this this spot the difference test.
I just
Yeah,
take a long drag of my cigarette. God damn it, loving, hand him here.
All right,
I'm gonna.
investigate it there, Mr. York.
I have a theory already, but let me just clarify
Also,
that.
before it escapes your mind, Cam, did you have something that you wanted to ask about? Yeah, it's good.
I investigated
Sorry,
very
buddy.
hard.
Uh, York, as you're looking between the two, the picture and the painting, outside of like the medium-based differences where one's painted, the major differences that you're noticing are primarily in the like the clothing choice. Firstly, that one's most obvious. The clothing is more appropriate for the world at large, um, rather than earthwear, as it were. Um, Other than that, only other real things you're noticing, in the picture, it looks like Billy is a little bit more, or the painting rather. Billy's a little bit more, I guess, sun worn, or rather, maybe ash worn is the better way to put it. Um, yeah, and considering
Oh,
the fact that it's basically constantly raining ash, you're like, okay, well, it seems like he spent a lot more time outdoors in this world, or maybe the same amount of time outdoors in this world, just it had a different effect on his general pallor.
Well, clearly this Billy is very ashy. He could have done with a bottle of Jergens. Billy, you said that pretty much everything here was the exact same.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean by this, Billy?
oh.
Uh,
So,
Take a look
are you?
at the Billy in the painting, and take a look at your picture, sir. Have
Like,
you ever worn anything like that outside of a Renaissance fair?
are you saying there's another Billy out there?
You're smelling what I'm stepping in, my friend.
I
That
ain't good.
that does pose some concern. And if we are to run into our other selves, what then?
I was about to say, it seems like, and I could be wrong here, but I'm getting the feeling that we could have our own parallel versions of ourselves here on this beautiful plane. So I think it's probably wise that we get the fuck up out of here.
Well, that does pose some concern in my case, as well. I can change forms rather easily. We would never be able to recognize the other version of myself unless it did change forms in front of us and or declare its name.
Assuming that this version can also change shape, yes, that is very frightening. Because there are some still stark differences. Everyone keeps commenting on my lovely ears, so that would lead me to believe elves do not exist on this world, so.
That is entirely possible.
Now, I for one believe we should just double check around maybe for some supplies. After all, Billy, these are your things, are they not?
I guess you're right.
And once
See
we
what we got.
gather up what we need, I think we need to hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah, I'd like to see if there's like Kansas soup. It's food that's edible for my dog as well.
Um, for your dog, less so. Your rations have like dried meat, that sort of thing, which is fine. Um, Mostly, what you're finding, like you're like, I know where I had my soup, and you go over, and instead you find a shit ton of hardtack. looks like, and like preserved. They look like preserved, like grayish fruits. And you're like,
Pirate rations. These motherfuckers have scurvy.
So, knowing that Billy is a war hero, I am going to go searching for any sort of weaponry, memorabilia, uniforms, things of that nature. Like literally anything that would tie to Billy's longer ago past.
Yep. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Billy,
Round 2.
since you are the proprietor,
Brother
so
in Christ!
Lovin, you are looking under the couch and not finding shit, my friend, except for mothballs.
Dude, you got my rules tonight.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say that I found a gun and immediately it fell into my mouth,
I'll-
because
I'll
that's
be
how I feel
following-
right now.
I'll be following Levin at the hills, and I'll be like, "Let me show you how it's done with my -1 investigation." Oh, +1.
Get
plus
a
one.
zero.
Good.
Get a zero.
Good.
Oh.
I was gonna say, couldn't possibly be worse.
Okay. It takes you, Celeste. You walk past. You walk into the bedroom. You see what appears to be kind of a locked closet. You're like, well, if there's something, it's probably in there.
Hey, it's probably in this locked closet. Does anybody know how to open these?
Do I have? I think I have these.
Would I
tools.
know where I would have hid a key to a locked closet?
That's
in my
also a
yeah.
very
home?
good idea.
While you see York kind of fumbling around for shit, you roll over and you find what appears to be some sort of strange taxidermied animal, and you will lift up its tail, and there's a slight seam under the tail that you pull out. You're like, haha, found the key. So,
The old
click.
prison wallet.
It's not quite the asshole. It's still in the tail, but it's close. Yeah, you roll over. You will see what appears to be an older fashion. Well, actually, no, it looks pretty much the exact same. Lord Ruler, like Canton of War garb. That is basically what the guards had on inside the city. You will see two sets of weaponry. One of them appears to be sword, like a regular steel sword of good make, but it's pretty worn. And then a what appears to be a onyx kind of glass sword as well.
What is the like? How does the town feel about veterans?
I mean, gotta do what you can to survive in this world.
I would recommend
Alright.
taking the uniform.
Yeah, can I put the uniform on?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a little tight, but you kind of
Put on a couple pounds the last few years.
gotta like really suck at the gut.
Out of
But,
a look.
It's definitely different from what I assume you wore back in Nam.
A little bit tight, but
It's
still thin.
well, roll an investigation check there, Mr. York.
Let me see here. What is this?
You flip up the collar of there's like this. It's kind of a longer collar, kind of flares outwards, and you flip it up, and you notice that much like the Vietnam soldiers kind of had like various bits of like little memorabilia and like phrasing around their helmets. Inside the collar, there's a bunch of different expressions that you're like, oh, it's very Vietnamese.
Full metal scabbard. Okay.
Full metal inquisitor.
What is an
But yeah.
alchemist, and what does it mean to be full metal?
The trees are speaking aluminum.
Yes. Besides that, you guys find approximately 5 gold and 2 silver. So I don't know who wants that.
I'll be taking this to reimburse my hour food coverage. since it is my house and all.
I am just saying this is the most old man dementia thing ever. That technically he is robbing himself.
God.
Quick, find out if your counterpart has Social Security.
Mm.
Where did those checks go?
Yeah, that's kind of most of the major stuff. There's not really too much else.
Well, as you can see, this is in fact my house. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well,
Well,
uh,
you is a matter of perspective at this point, but I suppose that according to multiple facets in possible theoretical physics and sciences, that it is possible that it is you, but also not you. You from another dimension, it seems.
And the town that we're in now,
Mhm.
is this the same town that the um that we like met up with the guy to let us in?
Uh, are you talking about Kelsier or Renew?
Renew.
Yes. Yeah, you're still in Felice.
Okay.
This is Lord Renew's kind of fiefdom.
Maybe we can ask that Lord Renew fella if knows anything about what's going on here.
in relation to our doppelgangers, or
Yeah, just what this whole world's about.
well, I suppose some probing questions wouldn't hurt.
I mean, I could just go ask him why I got my house here. That's
I think it's probably best you don't.
well, I'll let you take the lead then, smooth talker.
Why don't we go ahead and, if we're all finished here, head on back.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you
yes.
guys trying to head back to the estate, or are you trying to head on to find the coastline and subsequently a ship?
I believe that we should look for a ship. However, there is one other stop I would like to make.
Do you believe there would be anything in your shop that'll be helpful to us?
That is what I am wondering.
Do you think you could beat your multiversal counterpart in a fight?
That is a excellent question that is yet undetermined. So many variables. Do they have the same training or same experience level? And well, instead of the magic that the limited magic I possess, do they can pertain to a whole different type of
My
magic that would
God,
be?
you're greasy.
Yep, that would be much more formidable in this dimension or universe. Much
Considering
as
what we
to
have
let the
discovered
unseen.
with Billy, it would seem that your life in this world would have taken a very similar trajectory. In fact, I wonder if you ran into your multiversal self, if you could distract him with your gibble gabble, or put him to sleep, because my God, we are all falling asleep here.
Well, if his curiosities were the same as mine, I suppose that we
All
would
right, we're
probably
going.
launch
We're
into a
going.
long debate. But I wasn't.
Hazel is already passed out.
You see him somehow blacked out drunk. It's fucking 10 a.m. God damn.
I think he somehow found my flask. I know it's not spiced, but those withdrawals are heavy. I
Quick! Someone put his
understand.
hand in warm water.
Are you 6?
Do you actually do it?
No,
Okay.
I am making it as a suggestion.
Okay.
So anyway, we head to the shop.
Okay. You head over to the shop. You see, it appears to be like these little, they're like the, not pallet, what's Chinook? The little one person like pulling like carts wagon
Okay.
deal.
Oh yeah.
Um, and as you walk in, you'll see a dude, kind of slightly longer, curly hair, and he has like this kind of bandana over him. He looks over, he's like, "Oh, what's going on, dude? It's so good to have you in." And Levin, you recognize this motherfucker as Todd. He doesn't recognize you because you look fucking weird.
That's true. You look like Gerard Way.
Eh, and good sir, might I ask, what what is going on with these little carts you have going on here?
Oh, I gotta pay the bills, man. You know how it is. People need to get places. They need to fucking get some scar. I make decent shit. It's fine.
All right, and
Scar.
just out of curiosity, do you have somebody who frequents this establishment?
Oh, I got a few regulars. You know how they're good people.
Oh,
What
that is very wonderful. And would assume that they have some sort of experience in operating these vehicles.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, you guys are getting public roles tonight because my dice are currently packed away. He kind of gives you a look. You seem cool, Dad. There's I made these smaller versions. You know, they're like they got these like 3 wheels, and you put your feet on front, and you like go bombing down hills. It's fucking crazy, dude. But yeah, that
Interesting.
me and a couple of my buddies, we go out and do it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, well, maybe while you're working, at least I should talk to a couple of these buddies and see for myself. Would they be perhaps riding these somewhere?
I mean, you know how it is. I mean, Feliz is a pretty chill place, but like, you know, still in the last empire and shit. So we have to kind of keep it on the down low. Um, you know, like maybe if you're back in, you know, a couple of days, we might be able to get you set up. You know, so slide me a few silver, and I could get you one all going.
Right on, my dude. How about I put a deposit of 1 silver down now and the rest when I return?
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, look, 4 days, you know, I'll get you some shit made, and we'll go ahead and get that shit going. It's gonna be sick.
What
All
about
right, my
your?
good sir. And I'll
What?
hand him the. I'm gonna do the cool coin. I'm gonna try and do the cool coin flip over to him.
Sick.
Zach?
What were we saying, York?
Just out of curiosity, sir, are you the single purveyor of this lovely contraption here, or do you have an employer?
No, like, look, I had a master, but you know, he got old and he couldn't quite do his shit anymore. So nowadays, I'm the one who makes most of the carts. Occasionally, if I have to hire a scar worker, you know, it's fine. I can do it. You know, go down to the store. There's generally a few of them hanging out outside. Be like, hey, you want to make a few bucks? Comes back, cuts me some wood. It's great.
Hmm, that sounds advantageous. Now, out
Oh
of
yeah.
curiosity, do you know a loving by chance?
Oh, dude, you know Lovin? That kid is a fucking talker, but man, could he bomb down some hills?
Do you know where he might be today?
Nah, you know, he left on a trip like a couple months ago. I haven't been back for a while.
Left on a trip. Have there been any others around here who've left on a trip for a few months and haven't been back?
You know, I mean, Philly's is a big place, man. I have a tough time keeping track of too many people, but let me think. You know, come to think of it, think yeah, no, that was like an old did, you know. Fucking Marjorie, she's my grandma. Um, she said that this old guy, you know, he went disappeared for same time actually as Levin. It was wild. I don't know. Levin was talking about some shit, and he was tweaking out about like he found some shit in some books, and I don't really read, you know. Everything's censored anyways. What's the point of fucking reading? But he found some shit, and I don't know. Said he wanted to go on a trip.
Hmm. I'm gonna lean over to Lovin and just like whisper in his ear. It seems like we may have almost switched places with our multiversal selves, so we might be in the clear from running into them and causing some sort of paradox. So that's some good news.
Multiversal? What's that?
Hey, don't you worry about it, my friend. You know what? Have you ever heard of a trumpet?
No.
I'm gonna just like do a quick sketch of a trumpet. It is an
Far out.
instrument that
That's wild.
if you learn to play, I think you will love. You might be able to invent a whole new form of music called ska. I think you will be quite a fan of.
Why would I name okay, anyways. Had a great
Uh,
idea. It was called Dumbass, and it's where like I create these like funny sketches of me and my buddies going and getting hurt. It's a lot of fun.
Is your first
That
name Johnny by any chance?
Nah, it's Todd.
Last
well,
name Knoxville at all?
Holy shit, yeah, it is.
Oh
How'd you
my
know?
god. Shot in the dark. Shot in the dark.
Todd, you do seem like an interesting fellow. Anyways, when I come back, I suppose you'll need a name for me. You can call me Cobain.
Cobain. Okay. You see him get slightly somber.
Just don't let him near any firearms.
What's that?
Oh lordy. Things that go boom.
Oh, you mean like Steel Inquisitor? That's crazy.
Yes.
Anyways, Todd, we are going to make our leave now, but we will be back in a few days. I am much interested in these contraptions.
So, dude.
For now, so long and good night.
Ching 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 ching. You guys walk out of the shop.
I feel like making a music reference too. I can do it too. You're
The
doing everything you
proposal.
can, pretending that you're a Superman.
Okay. Anyways,
As we're walking out, I am going to look over at Celeste and just now, Celeste, you said you ran into your mother.
Yes.
What did she say when she saw you? Was she excited, forlorn, angry? Did it seem like she thought you had been gone for a long time and just randomly showed up again?
No, it was just pretty normal interaction as if I went home.
Hmm. Curious.
She knew everything.
to be fair, prior to your dalliance in the left-right game, you were quite literally kicked out of home, basically,
Also-
and told to go fucking.
Also,
go
fuck
back
that bitch.
Yeah, to fill up your fucking entry list.
Abusive Pokemon.
You're 12 years old. You can't stay here anymore. Go.
The two
Get-
versions are Pokemon
get outta
Trailer
here.
Park and Pokemon Apartment.
Yeah. Here's a duck that breathes fire. Go win the world.
And get the fuck out when I fuck your professor.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That is the rumor that well, his mother has been, discovering some things with the professor herself.
Well, and I'm going to enlighten the rest of the group to my theory that I think that our multiversal selves are also on another plane at this point, and that we've essentially almost like traded places. So I don't think we have to worry about running into them.
Yes.
Like they did
However,
the Red Rock game.
However, I do feel that it may appear very strange to some people if we do not abide by their customs. So, as it were, whenever we are around Todd and his, well, friends, I think it's best that you continue to refer to me by the name that I had, well, my code name for this adventure.
Anything for you, Double Barrel.
Hey, I may go by the name Cobain, but I do not have blue eyes.
I do.
Because, Cobain himself, one eye blew this way, one eye blew that way.
Oh my god, that's a good one. I
Anyways,
think I want to introduce you to my friend named Courtney.
No, that is quite fine.
good. Good.
She killed him.
Bitch.
My favorite theory is that Dave Grohl killed him so he could start Foo Fighters.
I'm tired of it. I'm not going to live in your
Dave,
shadow
Dave
anymore.
Grohl hates Courtney Love and firmly believes that she had a heavy hand in his death.
That's what the killer would want you to think.
Exactly. Throw the blame. Okay. Anyways.
I mean, it was worth it. Foo Fighters are better than Nirvana. I said it.
Dave was writing Nirvana's songs anyways.
Point
Okay.
proven.
Anyways, yeah. So you guys are in Feliz. You need to find your way to the coastline and find yourself a ship.
Okay.
Actually, you just heading straight on over, trucking through the wilds. You trying to find a footpath. What's your plan?
Water
I'm
naturally runs
going to
downhill,
head
so I think
anything that looks ship-shaped.
Okay.
looking for docks, looking for seabird.
Trace is going to
for
kill
water.
me.
Downhill, essentially, is my thought.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you guys. Okay. Evie, are you following your spider sense? Are you following your spider sense towards your?
I feel like it's the best
your
idea to
arcanic
have Evie
energy.
push Billy in the wheelchair. That way he can be her seeing eye dog. And
He has a dog.
And he. Well, yeah, but Billy is now the seeing eye dog, and it helps because Evie can then push him, and he doesn't have to burn the motor. It's a double win.
I am blind right now, so
Yeah, it's a double win. She just has to push him, and he can be like, "No, go right or left."
you're right. Am I right?
Your other right.
It's the same direction. Anyways, okay.
Yeah, I'll follow the cobbling or whatever.
Sick. Okay. You guys find a path eventually. Follow your way down it. It's not exactly the most well-worn path in the world, but it is there. It kind of looks like something that's tread mostly by fishermen.
You're back.
But okay. Eventually, you start finding your way kind of towards the coastline, and Evie, you're feeling like it's real close. And in fact, as you look in the water of Lake Tyrion, you see something kind of characteristic. You see like it almost looks like a mix of these red and like luminescent green particles kind of floating through the water from the south of your current location. And that looks very similar to the affliction.
I'll like pull my blindfold down so I could see that.
Mhm.
And I'll just quietly kind of be like, maybe stay away from the water. It
In
doesn't
the
look
water.
healthy.
I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, actually, I have a question because Brandon is gone, so he won't know this if it's potential spoilers. Does his Pokemon, does it look like it could be a single no evolution type Pokemon, or does it look like kind of like a starter type Pokemon, first evolution, first stage kind of Pokemon?
Looks pretty basic.
Pretty basic. Okay. I want to draw it, so I'm like, if it's
Okay.
going to evolve, I'm like, I want to.
Yeah.
Starter Pokemon have a specific design philosophy.
Yes. That's
But
why
I
he
mean,
has
if it
alternate
helps you,
Squirtle.
his starter Pokemon does only evolve once.
Wait, so he does have another one?
Yeah, he has basically a Squirtle and a small metal snake.
Okay.
Off-brand,
Okay.
it's Squirtle we have at home for copyright reasons.
Exactly. It's
Sure. Because I was thinking,
Don't sue
small
us,
metal snake,
Nintendo.
fire. I was thinking, oh, he found
We
his
don't
fire
make any
starter.
money.
We don't make any money off of this. We are not profiting on it at all. Don't sue us. We are using off-brand things for a fake game.
Yes. Brandon has made 5 cents altogether off of this campaign.
Hell
Then you
yeah.
sue him for that whole 5 cents.
I'm a nickel
Okay,
whore.
We can't
Fork
talk
it
about
over.
it anymore.
You'd be shocked what I do for a nickel.
Yep. But yeah, Evie, same direction.
Yeah, a nickel to tickle my pickle. But I don't have one of those.
Shit.
A nickel to flick my bean.
Okay. I'm glad we're on point tonight, guys. Okay, Evie, same direction that the particles seem to be floating from. It's the same direction that you're feeling the magical sense from.
I'm gonna look around to the group. Does anyone else feel a specific arcana at play here?
Get it, chicks. Everybody who's interested.
No, but I believe I can smell water. I know the smell of water anywhere.
Which is funny because you guys look over and you see the lakeside right there. World's greatest
damn.
detective. Water is 3 feet away.
I didn't expect to roll a 20 there either. Damn.
So upon him saying I can smell water, I'm going to point and go, no shit, Sherlock.
You know, I met Mr. Conan Doyle once, and, well, let's just say, Sherlock Holmes has a little bit more than a passing resemblance to myself.
So when you say water, is it like a lake, a river, just like a pond?
You're assuming that you found your way to the side of Lake Tyrion right here.
Can
I'm just going to kind of, oh, never mind. Go, Brandon. I'll comment on Jake's thing.
Can I use my one search today then around this watery area for specifically a flyer?
Sure.
Is any
It'll
birds
be
around?
75 or above D100.
Let's give it a shot.
Your monster's gonna be sick though, because the water's contaminated.
Damn it.
No love. You are unable to find any sort of wild Pokemon. Or Monstermon, or Chim Pokemon for copyright reasons.
Come on.
Monstars.
Mistmon.
Mistmon, oh my god. Mistymon, wait.
Mystical monsters.
Yeah. Jake, in response to your comment about basically being Sherlock Holmes being based on you, and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, and the director of The Big Bang Theory found me, and that's how he came up with Sheldon Cooper.
No wonder I fucking hate Big Bang Theory so much. Wow. Fucking despise that show.
Me too, to the point that it's almost caused a fight with my wife.
You're not gonna believe this, but my dad watches like if there's a rerun of Big Bang Theory on, it is on the TV.
Apparently, it's my father-in-law's favorite show.
Oh, my mom loves it.
I once said to Michaela, I was like, "No, the Big Bang Theory. This could be a poor taste joke, but the Big Bang Theory is essentially blackface for nerds." And she was not happy with that comment.
No, that is fucking spot on. God damn.
Why is she unhappy with the truth? I'm just kidding.
My favorite videos of all time are just the ones where there's laugh tracks from them. And it's just so creepy. They just say the most off fucking kilter gross shit, and then there's a laugh track, and then it's just you're like, what the fuck? Anyways, sorry. Okay. Billy and York, you guys are like, now that you mentioned it, Eve, there is something real fucking strong, like that is not necessarily originating from that direction, but like heavily concentrated in that direction.
Would I know if that's preservation by chance?
It is not. You got a 24. That's pretty fucking good. Let me take a look. Just 1 second. It'll make tidal waves so profound. Both your wife and your son will drown again the water.
Get in the water.
Dude, it's so good.
So
I have
good.
it downloaded
So
on
good.
Spotify.
So good. I never skip an epic song when it comes on my shuffle.
It's pretty fun. I was telling Marshall this earlier, but Scylla, I think, is my favorite of them. I've decided.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
really, really good.
The funniest
I like
thing is
that one
that
a lot too.
that saga I actually fully missed. I had Underworld and then the saga after. I'm like, it's been so long between sagas. And then I'm like, oh shit, I found one. I missed one.
Let's see here. You are actually getting with a 24, you're getting one word that's popping into your brain. Dominion.
Dominion. Why does this make me think Dominion? Is that ringing a bell to anybody?
Now that he brings it up, York, you're like, yeah, that's the right feeling for that.
Yeah, it's give me some funny feelings, and yeah, it sounds about right.
Are you guys talking about politics?
I don't want to know what kind of funny
Dude, I got
feelings
a 6.
this man is
Dude.
talking about.
You got the one early. You didn't need a roll. You
Oh,
got
okay.
a
I was
shit ton
gonna be like,
earlier.
I felt something, and then immediately my brain went offline.
You know the good thing about Scadrial, guys? No politics. One ruler. He's immortal. He's been the same ruler for 5,000 years.
I don't like that.
Makes it easy to remember, at least.
Yeah.
When your single ruler is immortal, you're essentially being ruled by a god.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Who touched a well of ascension?
We are fight. Wait, the ruler here is King John Uno reverse card because we're in a just different world.
Oh god. Anyways, but yeah, no. So you guys are all in agreement. Seems to be Dominion. Seems to be coming from the south, not too far away. Maybe 20 minutes. Not necessarily the origin of whatever the hell's going on, but definitely a clogged up source of it.
Do we keep going that way then?
Yeah, I think so. Probably something that has to do with that staff thing. Whatever.
Kitty. So handsome.
He's wearing his tux. He's dressed to impress.
Anyways, okay, cool. Yeah, you guys follow down for about 20 minutes, and Eve, roll a survival check with advantage. Eve, this is starting to feel familiar, not insofar as the actual location or like the setup, but rather this is the sort of place that your troop would like make home for a bit, while you're getting ready to move on to the next town. And as you approach, you will see the air start to begin to be clogged almost by these kind of reddish particles. And as you guys are walking in, it's like clinging like this morning dew to the various pieces of plant life. And it's interesting because normally there's ashfall everywhere. There's no ashfall right now. Normally all the plants are gray. These ones are actually green. But there's something else going on here. And then you'll see rising up above the falling red particles, there's these kind of luminescent green particles that are rising. And Eve, you are like, you feel a shiver. You're like, fuck, this is super similar. And as you guys approach, you'll see what appears to be kind of a smaller, kind of very quickly set up stand of some sort. Appears to be a wagon that kind of has a small home in it. And Eve, you're like, that's my family's wagon. That
Oh
is,
no.
but that is like different materials. Like it's fucking weird.
I'll point that out to the group as well and be like, hey, parallels. That right there looks super similar to my family's wagon. Also, this whole area is very eerie.
Well,
Am
I'm sure your family's in there if you want to go say hi.
I would recommend you do not.
Eh,
If my theory holds true, they will not have seen you for several months, and you showing up out of nowhere is either gonna cause some confusion, delight, and pain all rolled into one, or possibly
Alright.
anger.
in
The
our world,
safest.
I mean, we do die pretty young.
You also were sent off on your mission like a year ago.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think it would hurt to get some more information at least.
well, if it's the same as my experience, they won't know a single thing about our hometown. So I don't know how much information we'll actually get.
I want to see if there is anyone here, if they have any information on this sickness still. Since
Okie
that's
dokie.
something I still haven't solved IRL.
Yes, indeed. You begin approaching, and you kind of head down the steps towards your wagon. And as you do, you'll see that there's kind of these various different hanging, what appear to be drying herbs, a couple different kind of scattered materials that are seemingly being used for various different remedies, that sort of thing. And then you see a very, very familiar figure turn around, and you see your mother, Unity, turn around and look you in the face. It takes her a moment or two. You guys, as you approach, you'll see a woman about 5'8", dark hair with these distinct white and gray streaks kind of going through it. These very ornate looking earrings and necklaces. And then, interestingly enough, while one side of her face looks very human, the other one appears to be very much so crusted over these what appear to be rubies, as she appears to
Oh,
be Earth
okay.
Ganassi.
Hey, I'm Ashkenazi.
Earth Ganassi.
Mark
Very
it.
similar to
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought this was a rash that she had. I thought she had the Sif. Oh, come on. Like, that looks like a really patchy red rash on it's spreading all over the face. Yeah, when you blew it up and you said rubies, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. I'm sitting here going, man, that lady has one bad case of the Sif.
I saw the picture and immediately thought blood splatter.
I mean, you're not really off.
Wait, she has Ganassi syphilis?
No, not you.
Oh,
God. Evan, I'm often commenting on the last comment made by a player.
there were
Not you.
multiple made. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I've been up since 4 a.m. It's been. I'm sorry. I was genuinely surprised.
Anyways.
I'm trying to silent laugh and my stomach hurts so bad.
Anyways, you'll see the woman turn around and face you all. She'll look over at kind of the odd assortment of people, and then she will look at you and kind of cock her head. Evie, have you come back? As you'll see her kind of gently prod outwards, as if her eyes aren't quite seeing the world as it is. You see at the kind of corners of her scleria those same reddish greenish dots kind of filling in some of the white. Have you come home?
No.
This is such a dual-edged sword.
That is.
Fuck. I'm just gonna look at her and I'll kind of just like tilt my head a little bit and be like, yes, but
Oh,
no.
as you see her hold out her arms and just pull you immediately into a hug. You're home. I was so worried. I'm glad that you're home.
Can I Arcana sense real quick?
Of course. Hmm. What are you trying to discern?
If there is magical affliction, specifically, I guess, like in her mind, is she under an illusion right now? Does this feel real to her, or is this like something that happens on the regular?
Congratulations, you get advantage on that because of what you are specifically looking for due to your card for the
Nice.
day.
Yeah, you roll again.
Yep, with advantage. We'll just see if you get better. No, okay. Um, she doesn't seem any more or less there than the last time that you saw her about a year ago. Kind of similar state of being. Still she's the general chief of the tribe, as it were, and the matriarch. She's just trying to kind of keep it all together.
In our worlds, it's already caught up with her, right?
Yeah, it had largely started to affect her, but she kind of has, with being a bit more experienced in the druidic arts, she has a bit more resistance, and is able to keep it pretty slow progressing on herself as well as the other members. Um, Same reason why you suspect that you aren't largely afflicted, despite the rest of them being. But she kind of pulls back and begins kind of gently rubbing her thumbs across the two rubies that protrude from your cheekbones. You must tell me how were your journeys? Did you find anything to bring back to us yet?
I'm gonna just kind of like tilt my head over to the group a little bit and be like, well, I did find some companions. Still searching.
Yes. And you'll see her kind of she'll take your hand in one of hers as she walks over to the group and begins looking out. First one she approaches is you, little Celeste, and you'll see her put a hand on your head. Hello, short one. You have a very free roamy spirit, and your hair is red as blood. You are a good companion to have, are you not? I am Unity.
I'm the best. Named Celeste.
That is good. Confidence. What shall we call you? And you'll see her kind of look back at you. The sun, perhaps?
So,
It fits.
sure. I'll take it.
Fair enough. Next, she will turn to you, there, Levin. You have an interesting aura about you, ever changing, like water in a whirlpool. The shape stays the same, but the particles they differ. I am Unity. It is a pleasure.
It's nice to meet you, Unity, and seems you know Evie here.
Yes, she would be my daughter.
He's the smart one in the group.
I was going to say as a fool initially, but I think Wheel of Fortune works better.
Yeah, that slot's safe for someone else.
Uh, uh, Wheel of Fortune, and what is that supposed to be?
Ah, you don't worry about it. You just keep on spinning, little whirlpool. As you'll see her look over to the blacked out, practically leaning up against the railing, Hazel. He is an interesting one. He is a magician, but he has forgotten it. How sad.
Hmm.
Hmm. And you'll see her walk over to you there, Billy. Ah, you have seen much. Your mind is old, but full of experience and grief and joy and excitement and a deep sadness and longing that you cannot escape, isn't it? As you'll see her grab your hands, and they're wrinkled and rough, but hers have this strange kind of firm softness about them as you'll see her begin to trace the lines in your fingers. You will find half of the key here. I am Unity, and your name is?
Will it, man?
Indeed. Hmm. You'll see her just lean over the rest of the group, and in your ear, barely um, audible to even you with your your hearing aid. You are dead. You'll see her pull back and then cock her head. Now you are an interesting one. One so pale, one so sharp of ear. You are touched by forces beyond our world. How interesting. You danced with the Fey folk, did you not? I am
I
Unity.
I assume she's talking to me.
Oh, yes.
Okay, hold on.
Considering you're the only one left.
Yeah. I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. Hold on a second. Plăcere este toată ma doamna, which is Romania for the pleasure is all mine, madam.
She will return in kind, but with Mr. instead. An interesting one, are you not? You carry a part of our magic with you. How interesting. It isn't yours, though. It taints you. It clings to you. It refuses to unstain your skin. As you'll see her trace your right hand, and for a moment, you see a flash of crimson red going across the entirety of your palm before it goes back to normal. May I have a small locket of your hair?
Well, I suppose that is entirely fine. I ain't doing nothing with it. I was like, wheel my ponytail around over towards her.
See her take a little bit and begin to make a braid. Evie, if you wouldn't mind, and you know what she's referring to. The fire nearby has just, it appears to have kind of gotten a little bit low. She's going to need it a little bit brighter. Okay. As she braids, she walks over. See her give it just a brief kind of sniff and kind of pull back, like before after Evie has pulled up the flames a little bit. You guys will watch as this burst of red comes out. Perception check, everybody.
Interesting.
Billy, Eve, and Celeste. You guys will all at the same time see what appears to be a very interesting scene. You'll see what appears to be in this smoke, in this kind of flash of light, two hands. One holds what appears to be a beating heart of some kind, and then the other one seems to hold an infant, and then it fizzles away. Oh. You'll
Did
see
anybody
her
else see that?
turn to you, Eve, for a moment. Give you kind of a nod as she walks back to you, York. You are the tower, my friend.
Ooh.
Whether or not you crumble is up to you. But in the land of connections, that is where you will find what is shown on the right side. And you didn't see it, but on the right side was the infant.
Oh, interesting. I have a little knowledge in tarot, just nothing like
Mhm.
crazy. If I'm the tower and you're such a expert, I assume that makes you the priestess.
Eh, the reader never ascribes her own. As you see her give you a wink as she sits down, and for a moment you'll see almost this age and weariness kind of catch up to her as the reddish green orbs seem to refill her eyes for a moment. And she kind of shakes it off, and around her, interestingly enough, you'll see as these little plants kind of spread outwards, and they're red, and they have these kind of creeping vines that gently pulse, almost like arteries. Come, sit. Have some food. I've prepared a few wraps, and I'm sure you are famished.
It is much appreciated.
You guys kind of slowly filter in. Has my Eve told you about her quest yet?
No, I can't say that she has.
Well, that is for her to say, so I will not express much more. But I appreciate you for aiding her along her way. It seems that this is not the place to find what we seek, but it is a stepping off point. Eventually, we will continue our move, and with it, this mire will come with us. But, and you'll see her pour some tea out for each of you as she takes some sips herself. And once again, you see another kind of bout of weariness hit her, and kind of the same process goes as she seems to kind of distribute it down into the ground around her as she comes back. What is it that you all seek, if you don't mind my asking?
Knowledge, of course.
Indeed.
Love.
Indeed.
Whoa, Jesus
I
Christ.
wanna be the very best.
That was so
Like no
loud.
copyright infringement ever was.
Yeah, that one might get us.
You got to turn
Hey,
your
that was
soundboard
dangerous.
stuff down.
Hey, if they're not going to sue the federal government for turning Ash into an ICE agent recently, I think we're okay.
Are we
Oh yeah,
trash?
that's yeah.
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 I'm going to look down at my tea, sigh heavily, and then say under my breath so only she can hear me, redemption.
Indeed. Indeed. You'll see her kind of contemplate it for a few moments. She turns to you, Eve. The rest of our tribe are around. They are attempting to scour this land for any sort of materials that perhaps could aid in the slow of our affliction. But as I said, I do not believe that what is needed can be found here. It feels so distant now. Perhaps next will be a little closer. But and you'll see her kind of like groan in pain. This, I don't have long left. Finish your tea very quickly, very quickly. You guys finishing your tea?
Yeah,
She
I'm
said we're
a
gonna finish
down
the
there.
shit out of that tea.
Um, would I recognize what's in this tea? Because I have a feeling mystically woman might be giving us some ayahuasca shit type tea. I'm just checking. Like it's
roll roll either nature or medicine, whichever you prefer.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, but I want to know before I go in with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fair.
Kurt Cobain would do it.
Kurt Cobain would do a lot. It well, it has some minor, not necessarily hallucinogenic, but mental. Both. It's kind of an interesting combination of tea. It's both a energizer and a relaxer. So it's uppers and downers in the same cup. But overall, it mostly just gives you kind of a slight pleasant feeling in your mind, and then a very relaxed feeling in your body. But in any
Okay.
case, she'll go ahead and start at the far right. You want to be the best. Let us take a look here. And you'll see her kind of like eyeballing it, and then she holds the cup over to you, Eve, to kind of look at the leaves. Is that? And she kind of confirms a few things. Okay. That's. You, my friend, your lucky number shall be 4. If you are to find what you seek, you may find bits and pieces across all the worlds that you go through, but only there will you find a true rival. As you will see her kind of puts the tea down to the side.
All the worlds we go through. Can I use investigation to pick up on that?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You pick
President
up on
wants
it.
to do an investigation for the name.
You said all the worlds we go through. Are you saying you know that we're not of this plane?
you'll see her just kind of reach back, and there's like a hidden sliding panel in the cart that you'll see her pull out what appears to be kind of a it looks like a cracker, but a smaller loaf. It can show you for a time what you must see to see as I do, if you so desire it.
I'm gonna take a bite of this cracker.
Okay. As you do, you'll chew. And it's a dry fucking cracker.
Better wash it down with some of that tea.
You look down, you have no more tea. Shit.
One hell of a cracker. I hear
Yeah.
Eminem playing.
Yes. As you swallow it, though, you kind of blink your eyes a few times, and you'll see strings attached to every single one of you guys. You see dozens of them going off the shoulders, off your head, and you see maybe a good 5 going off of Unity. Now you must reach and grasp one.
Okay. And do like all the strings. So there's a string coming off each of us, and then 5 coming off of Unity.
No, there's dozens coming off of each of you.
Okay. Does each string look the same? Like, are they all different colors? Are they all same color? Are they glowing, not glowing kind of stuff? Or
There are various different colors. They appear to be relatively prismatic. Then each one seems to kind of have a different thickness, a different different kind of braid to them. But what you're specifically noticing, which is interesting, is that like 9 of them are bundled in one like heavy cord right at the center of your head. And then the other ones are a little bit more like adjacent.
okay. And the ones that are like the 9 that are kind of above my head, any
Mhm.
of those same looking strings attached to Unity?
Not Unity. All of hers look more like the ones that are adjacent to you. But as
Okay.
you look around at your friends, each one of them has that same color palette, 9 chords right in the center of their head.
And you said there's 5 coming off of Unity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I decide to reach up and I grab the 4th chord from the left, or I guess the second one on the right kind of thing.
Okay. As you do, you will go ahead and grab what appears to be it's a kind of bluish cord about it, and it's thick. You see it kind of burnt and frayed in some areas, but it's good. And as you do, you will kind of squeeze, and as you hold onto it tightly, you'll see through the eyes of another. It's a strange sensation. One of those eyes, it feels like you're looking through kind of a reflective pool for a moment, and you're looking down at a city, and in that city you see just massive amounts of massive buildings. Roll a perception check.
Nat 20.
You see a massive amount of buildings, and you see these red vines that droop down the walls of every single one of these buildings. And as you look around, you'll see these 4 massive walls that surround this city, and behind you, steps that go all the way up them. And then inside, you'll see what appears to be this moss that covers the entirety of the bottom of the city, and you see it gently letting off these greenish particles. For a moment, with that natural 20, you're in the origin of wherever the fuck this disease that's afflicting her is coming from.
Ooh. And this
And you look
disease
to your
is affecting Evie and her people even back in our realm?
You don't know yet. But you look to your left, and you'll see interesting figures. You'll see a bald man wearing this crazy fucking armor that seems to glow. You see, well, you see everybody, at least from the main 6 who was there last campaign. And then you feel that connection kind of snap away from you as all of the threats seem to disappear.
I'm keeping this cracker.
I would argue with you, but I'm too tired.
I'm gonna find just like the safest possible pouch I have and just like
Okay, you have half a cracker left.
it might be stale when I touch it again, but not only was that the most powerful shit I've ever felt like, A tier, but S tier, I have a feeling what I saw is very important. I don't know why or how, but I just have a feeling.
Evie, this is the reason why you are personally a bit more aware of your other threads and their connections to, say, the prism or, you know, good old Lift or Raphael.
The mystical arts.
Yes, indeed. As you see her kind of shake herself, like she appears to be like really fighting through fatigue at this point. She picks up yours, Lovin, and kind of gazes at the tea leaves, and like you see her like hyper focusing on her shit as she's like kind of struggling to breathe almost.
Can I
You,
just
he without an identity.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just
No
wanted to
worries.
try to assist her a little bit so she wouldn't be taking the full brunt of it.
Yes. Yeah. No, you you know your mother. She's a determined one when she gets to it. But you definitely help out where you can, which makes her life a little easier. You with no identity. You who must find a name. You who does not know where you are or who you are or where you are going. Your lucky number is 2. You will find what you need in the world of 4. York. She will pick up your cup next. He who is stained by blood. Yours is an interesting path. You will not find what you need for a time yet, I fear. Not what you truly need. But to understand the darkness that stains you instead, as you'll see her kind of open up your left hand instead. And for a moment, you see a flash of black ink that stains you all the way up the arm, while your right hand is stained with blood. Your lucky number will be 3. You will find it in the land of a god with 4 hands that are not connected to him. She picks up yours, Billy. Yes, indeed. What I saw before was true. Half of what you seek you will find here. It is close at hand. But I fear that for a long time you will not be able to find what you truly need. Not until you enter a land of steam and wind. As you'll see her hand it back to you. Your lucky number is 8. And then finally, Evie. Well, actually, Azel for. Well, we'll go ahead and tell him eventually. But if anybody wants to note it down, his lucky number is which one is it? Yeah, his lucky number is 1,
2020.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Anyway.
6. 6.
Blackjack. With his gambling addiction.
Yes. No, 6. 6 is his lucky number. Then Evie. Evie, you have been following the right path, my dear. And I'm sure as you will see that I have. This place will bring you closer, but not where we need to be. And as you go deeper into the worlds, and as you go deeper into yourself, as you go deeper into the threads and deeper into the plans, you will understand your purpose here. It is my name you should be having with your quest. As you'll see her give you a kiss on the forehead. I'm proud of you for coming this far. And then you'll see her fall back with a heavy nosebleed as she goes immediately to sleep.
I'll try and clean up a little bit and
Yeah,
filter
you
him a
wipe her
little bit.
down and help her into her cart, into the bed.
Did I miss my lucky number? Did I half fall asleep
Wait, no, that was
for that?
Celeste. I thought
Here's a
Ce-
four.
yeah,
Your
Celeste was 4, wasn't it?
your
I think
lucky
Celeste.
number. Your lucky number is 2, and you will find it in the land of 4.
Ah,
Okay.
Everybody got their
Yeah,
lucky numbers?
sorry, I'm I was fading out a little bit, and I literally caught every single lucky number except for my own in my own
Impressive.
notes. I have them all written down except for my own, and I'm like, wait, hang on. Like, I know I dozed for a little bit there, but there's no way that's the only one I missed. Yeah, in fact, it is.
All
Did I
right.
get one? I don't know if I got one.
Uh,
I get
she
the name, right?
um uh, 3.
wait, I
Did we
thought I
share?
was 3.
You are. Well, actually, sorry. Let me take a look. Oh, no, I messed up. Sorry. Jake, you're 4. Evie, you're 3.
I'm also 4.
No. Yeah, Celeste
Yeah,
was 4.
Brandon was 4.
Yep.
I'm 8.
Yes, that is on purpose. The 2 4s are on purpose.
Oh.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, in real life, 4 is my lucky number.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yes. Okay. Well, at least I
I'm
only
just
got
lucky.
2 of them mixed up. But yes, no, you guys, both your guys' lucky numbers are 4. And then there is also a 2 in the land of 4s. So a lot of 4s going on. But yeah, Evie, you will help your mother to bed as she kind of passes out. You know that too much exertion. She is very strong and very good at what she does, but damn, it hits her hard.
Mhm. As soon as she started doing the readings, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys will watch as Evie kind of takes a few steps back out, gives you a nod, and just kind of starts wandering and checking out the garden.
Oh, for the magic that I have, can I go
Mm.
ahead and just try something real quick?
course.
Since I usually carry a small little like carving knife with
Mhm.
me for the blood magic, can I go
Yep.
ahead and just tend to the plants with it?
Yes. Yeah. Um, you with your particularly healthy blood are able to kind of spread it out, and you will find that the few areas where the red particles seem to fall and kind of cling like dew, um, as your blood sprays against it, it's kind of that darker crimson, fresh blood, and you'll watch as the red seems to be repelled almost by your now much more potent blood, and you will see them drink it in and grow quite a bit larger.
I'll go ahead after doing that. I'll just make a sigil on her door as well
Mhm.
for safeguarding.
Yes, indeed.
Not that it
Go
will
ahead
help,
and
but
yeah, roll an Arcana check with advantage.
it's more or less just like superstitious at this point.
Yes, indeed. But we will see.
You said with advantage?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Interestingly enough, as you draw out your symbol, you'll see the darker blood glow red, not with the red of the disease that's falling around you, but something deeper, stronger. And it seems to embed itself into the door itself, which is really, really weird. It's never done that before.
Yeah. 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 I will keep a note of this.
Mhm. Anyways, you guys all see this, and you do anything? You making camp? It's kind of late. What are you doing?
I
I'm gonna ask her what she's doing.
I am safeguarding this place and feeding life around me.
You need help?
I'm gonna just look at your hands, look at you.
I can water the plants
You
or
know,
light them
you
on
do have
fire.
a companion. I'm sorry, what?
I
How is
have
that
both.
possible?
I have both options.
No, don't water the plants with fire.
I could do
I'm
both.
not
I
sure
could
how.
water with water or water them with fire.
Why don't you take your water turtle and flourish that way?
All right, I'm gonna bring out my turtle.
All right, it's fun. Wow, you see it do this little thing, and you'll be like, oh, okay, and it'll start watering, and then you pull out your little it's a little, what was the word, mistmon. Uh, it's a little mistmon watering can, and you begin just on the other side.
God, it's so adorable.
Anybody else do anything?
I'm just gonna
Um,
prepare camp and ruminate on what I've seen and been told.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm sleepy in both character and real life at this point.
Mhm. Alrighty, Billy, you up to anything?
No, I don't think so. I think, well, yeah, I'm gonna talk to my wife.
Okay, what you saying?
Well, I don't think I'm much closer to preservation, but I know that half of what I need to find is here, so I think I'm getting closer.
You're so close now, just across the water. Can you see it? And you see her kind of misty form push your chin just towards uh, the rising volcano in the distance and the looming island. You just need to go there. You will face dangers and tribulations, but you'll find preservation's body there. and you feel just like a gentle stroke along your cheek.
Well, I appreciate all your help. I'm real excited to see you again.
So am I, darling. So am I.
All right. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Okey-dokey. All right. Well,
Wasn't
you guys
creepy at
get
all.
yourself a long rested. Where ghosts not supposed to be creepy.
See you soon.
Ask the people who have slept with ghosts.
Yes. So
Jake, are ghosts
that's the
creepy?
time. Shorty from the scary
No.
movie.
I was just curious.
Okay.
Little Casper the queer ghost going on. What's up?
You guys will find your way to sleep, and your dreams are fitful and quite interesting. But nonetheless, in the same way, they are exceedingly vivid with seemingly no control over them. But you will come to wakefulness the next morning, and you will see Unity up quite early, seemingly pruning a few of her more medicinal herbs that she has. What are y'all doing?
Seeing if that's the green.
Y'all. I swear.
My favorite number is 4 with 20 at the end.
You'll see her look over and side eye you. Look over and side eye you again.
I can smell that anywhere.
Oh, damn it!
You see her reach over, slide another little panel where there appears to be kind of this this false glass that lets in light. You'll see her pull out a little triad section, wrap something up, and pass it to you, and then close it.
All right.
He asks if you're fed first.
Yeah.
She had to give you a vibe check.
You the fucking cops.
Are you a city guard?
Fuck. Guys, okay, go for it. We're getting real close. We have to check.
All right.
I mean, we're in the ballpark still.
Come on, Jade.
Is it first?
/R space 1D420.
/.
Oh, my lucky number, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
a lot of fours. Damn. Okay. Well, it's worth a shot. We got fucking real close on 2 of those rolls, though. Okay. Celeste is sparking up. Levin is about to pass out again. York, you're just remembering your cracker experience, and you're like, my life has been changed. And Billy, you're like, damn, I need to get to that island. Meanwhile, Eve, you're like, it's really nice and really weird, and there's a lot of conflicting feelings to be back.
Billy's glaucoma's a lot better, though.
Yes.
She
In any
didn't,
case,
she didn't have that title in the real world, right?
which one?
Unity.
It's it's kind of a more ceremonial title for the matriarch.
Well,
Yeah.
was it it was grandmother that had that name in the real world, right?
Yes. However, at this point, you remember she was getting pretty rough when you left originally. You don't necessarily think she's dead. You figured that that'd be mentioned, but you get the sense that she probably kind of degraded to the point where she can't perform her duties anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
But
I have a feeling in another world she might look like a cat.
I don't know.
Oh,
I feel like
Oh.
Evan's making a
Our
reference. that none
last
of us understand.
campaign,
the Cheshire Cat, right?
the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man! Like this
Yes.
wasn't out of
Yes.
nowhere. This was
Okay.
like actual
Yes.
lore shit.
The
Yeah.
the
Like I
threads
know
from
I'm.
her. Yes.
I-
Okay.
I
I-
know that I'm real tired right now, but like that one was not a hallucination
No, you're
claim.
good. I've had a lot of monsters in my campaigns.
Evan,
Anyways,
Evan, stop gaslighting the group.
don't gaslight the DM.
It's not called gaslighting, it's gas lamping. Gosh. Learn your
My
terms,
favorite.
boys.
My favorite.
Evan, I don't
But
know
yeah,
what you're talking
anyways.
about. You're crazy.
Yeah, are you okay, Evan?
You're never like this.
Well, the answer is no, but in this case,
Yeah.
yes.
But yeah, okay. You guys, you got your long rest and you're looking on the horizon, and Eve is just kind of trimming her plants. Any last questions? Anything you want to do before you shove off to try to cross Lake Tyrion?
Any last words, Eve?
Yeah.
Forever.
Forever.
I'm gonna go after.
Jazz.
Do you mind if I take a look at the grimoire?
Be my guest.
Awesome.
What are you looking at?
I want to see if any of the logs have any more prominent information. I know we just got the visions and everything, but
Mhm.
written words also good.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
Can I assist in some way?
Already has advantage, so no.
These
All right,
words
Eve,
are
as you go and like barricade yourself into the into the cart, and you guys will see as Eve literally closes, locks, shuts the windows, and then starts reading some shit inside alone. You go through the logs, and you're not getting a panoply of new information, but one word you're noticing like has come up a few more times as the visions. So you kind of had a suspicion about this concept, but it's confirmed through your readings. The more that the affliction affects, particularly the more powerful of your tribe, the closer they almost seem to get to them. More and more of the visions seem to get muddled or intercepted almost by um, things related to the affliction itself. And one word that keeps popping up again and again and again that you're noticing is just Elantris.
Elantris?
Yeah. And then secondarily, you're noticing the besides Elantris, you are noticing Ishadri is the other word that's coming up a lot. And then, of course, you turn to the final page, and you see something that is familiar to the meta as the group, but is, of course, a little bit more new to the rest of the folks. But the general layout of the cosmology of the world and the various worlds and their alignments. But Ishadri, right there.
Gotcha. Archie, you are in the way.
And then lastly, you only notice it because of what was mentioned earlier by Billy, but Dominion. You notice right at the end, the most recent log has that word specifically in there, and it just catches your eye.
The minion?
Dominion, yes.
The pieces are there. Just have to string them together.
Yes, indeed. I've mentioned this to a few people, but throughout the previous 3 campaigns, you guys actually have all the information you need to solve what's going on here. But they're big ass campaigns and a lot of disparate information. So I don't expect you to. Not right now. But in any case, you get finished with the grimoire, you pack it away, you lock it up, you open up the windows, and you cut back out again.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Is there anything else I made you here at this stool? It should remind you of home. Take that, heavy pot. It should be enjoyable. Yes, I think that is all. I know I will see you again soon. If not here, then in the next place you go.
It was good seeing you again.
You as well. You as well. I'm very glad to have you back, and if there was anybody else who could accomplish this, I would much rather have you by my side. But I'm glad to know that it is you. You are both so very kind and also so very brave. And I love you. As you see her give you a big kiss on the forehead, and then she puts her ruby ruby encrusted side of the face onto yours and kind of gives you a soft scratch. As she turns to the rest of you. Take care of my girl. Make sure that she is able to take care of you as well. And go with grace. Be harmonious with the way of life and death. And to this point that you'll see her turn into what appears to be an owl and then gently
Oh.
flutter away.
As she's flying away, I'm just gonna look on. My mom's the best.
That was one crazy hippie lady that gave us a lot of information.
And drugs.
Yes.
Drugs? Who said drugs?
You guys look over. See Celeste almost down to the roach.
Like I said, best man.
You guys weren't fast enough. Sorry.
Celeste, you're about to drop that ash. Catch him.
Wow.
Oh, come on. No.
That's not a Blaziken. Anyways. You guys will eventually find your way to the coastline, and you will find what appears to be kind of a saltier fisherman who looks over at you. What do you want?
We're looking for a boat.
Boat? How big a boat?
Well, I like lapping luxury myself, but I think we could suffice on something that will just get us downriver a little bit.
River? There ain't no river here. There's a big old lake. What are you talking about?
Excuse me, across the lake.
Okay, why you gotta get across the lake, man?
I suppose that's our own business, but if you must know, we're looking for something for some friends.
I mean, shit. All I know over there is pirates and weird happenings. But fuck it, you pay me and 2 silver, I'll get you across.
I'm gonna toss him 3 silver. What do we say to 3 silver? We just don't talk about what we're doing here.
Shit, I don't give a fuck. We all do. Come on.
Lead the way, Boomhauer.
You didn't see anything.
I feel like of all of the characters to speak Cajun, it would definitely be the one having this conversation. I butted out. I was like, yeah, that's a whole different language.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I know
lived
they
on the
speak.
bayou.
I know it's English, but I'm just telling you, it is a whole different language.
Yes.
Yeah, English is a strong word, let's just say.
Yeah. Yes.
Strung maybe
Uh,
a French and Creole in there.
It's got an English
Yeah.
root, but that's
Yeah.
about all I can say about it.
There's some shit going on. In any case, as he drags you on over in his little boat, he will deposit you next to what appears to be a kind of interesting grouping of rocks. And he said, "All right, now y'all gonna get. I could, be back for another 3 silver if you want to pick up, but otherwise, I'm gonna get on my way."
So we left Feliz. Where are we heading to?
You were going to Lake Tyrion.
Navidad.
So,
Uh,
so we weren't on Lake Tyrion?
Well, sorry. You guys were going from Feliz to the coastline. From the coastline, you were trying to get across Lake Tyrion to. You're now currently on the edge of Tyrion, right here.
Oh, we're going to the volcano itself.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a whole
Oh,
ass island
okay.
here.
It's Lake Ligma.
Hush.
Ain't nobody biting at that one.
Any case,
Everybody
the
thought about it.
ferryman who you learned through conversation named Jeb. Look over you. So, I got you here, 3 silver. Nice. I ain't gonna talk about shit. But now if you want your way back, you're gonna have to pay me 3 more silver and arrange some time. Okay? As in now. When do you need me back? If you want me back, don't need me back. I don't need back.
Oof.
3 days would be
Yeah,
a good pickup time.
3 days. Okay.
exactly what I was
Sound
thinking.
good.
I'm gonna toss him another 3 silver and say, yeah, be back in 3 days.
As you do, you go ahead and look at you. Look at it. Well, less honest man, I just take this silver and run and leave your ass here. But I'll be here in 3 days. Okay.
I believe you, and I would take it myself. So I understand.
Right now, try not to get killed. All sorts of weird happening around here. Careful. Not necessarily pirates, but pirate-related things. Okay? Okay. Okay. As he shoves off.
Man, are
you
you
guys
telling
hear,
us we might run into Captain Crack Sparrow after we ran into the hippie weed lady?
anyways, you guys
That's a
find
good
your
one.
way
That
to
was good.
a whole new location. There appears to be some sort of small tent set up not too far away, and some very interesting rock formations going on around this volcano. With that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up session there, and we'll see you all next week.
All right.
Well, right.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
I'm out of here. Good night.
All right,
All
y'all.
right,